We appreciate you joining us for this edition of Sunday afternoon basketball here at Matthew Knight Arena. Iowa and Oregon going at it. It's Che who wins the tip-off for Oregon, and Ducks will start with it. It's Mevius with around the screen. Looking inside, trying to find Muhammad. Does get to Muhammad. Takes a couple dribbles inside. Can't go up with it, though. On the other end, it's Iowa. And Feuerbach, guarded by Kelly. Both teams bringing the pressure on defense to start this one. Down low, it's Olsen. McCabe. Olsen again in the corner. Guarded by Scott. It's a guard-on-guard matchup. O'Grady, back to Olsen, loses her footing, gathers it in. Che goes up with it, blocks it, and Olsen lost it, and it went out of bounds. It'll go back to Oregon. Muhammad over to Kelly. Around the screen, now Mevius in the corner. Down low to Che. Guarded against O'Grady. Che, spin move. Takes a couple bounces off the back iron before Iowa grabs the rebound. On the other end, it's Feuerbach up ahead to McCabe. O'Grady, bounce pass, good feed inside of Feuerbach, who has a clear lane and finishes. Now Mevius, she'll attempt the three-pointer. Can't hit that one. Both teams 0 of 1 from beyond the arc to start this one.
Yeah, some offensive struggles early on in this game.
Feuerbach, move inside, out to O'Grady, mid-range jumper, knocks it down. Ducks looking to get on the board. Got a couple possessions, not go their way. Down low, Che trying to get to Muhammad. It's tipped out of bounds. Feuerbach out to O'Grady, another mid-range, knocks it down again. 3 minutes played. Scott around the screen, trying to take it herself, goes up with it, looking for the foul. Does not get it. Muhammad tips it away, and a whistle gets called as Muhammad was going up for it. Olsen, 14 points against Nebraska to O'Grady. O'Grady again. Sophia Bell moving to her left, trying to get it down low. Does get it to Che, and it goes out of bounds. 5:14 left to play in this first. Iowa's been effective whenever they're on offense. Olsen had Muhammad right in her face. Down low and a good look inside. Altea to inbound it from the baseline. Ducks have also attempted 6 shots, but they haven't been able to knock anything down. Peyton Scott well short. It looked like Hayden got a hand on it. And on the other end, it's Iowa. Hayden underneath the basket. Spin move. Can't finish there, but Hayden grabs her own miss and gives it back out in second life to Iowa. Guyton. Baseline. Out to a Falter with a clear lane. She can't finish, and a whistle. Falter 71% from the line this season. Started 16 of 17 games this season. Also had 10 points. Iowa's not allowed Oregon to take any easy shots. Whitfield, left wing three, knocks it down. Oregon finally gets a bucket over 7 minutes into this game.
A three at last for the Ducks, and the fans rise to their feet here in Matthew Knight.
Oregon able to get some life, but Iowa still putting the pressure on. Another three from Feuerbach, knocks that one down, so Iowa answers Oregon's three with a three of their own.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Feuerbach matching the shot from beyond the arc.
Whitfield on the baseline, out, and another steal for Iowa. It's Feuerbach pushing up ahead, gives it to Guyton, thought about a three-pointer, steps up, mid-range, can't get the fall in. Now Kelly on the other end. Short jumper, knocks it down. O'Grady gets the inbound. Guyton, bounce pass into O'Grady, down the left alley, can't finish, is long, went to the ground. She was looking for the offensive foul, didn't get it.
Great defense down low for Oregon under the basket. Now looking to add some points to the board and start chipping away at this lead.
Kelly, mid-range, there it is. The mid-range from Deja Kelly, one of the reliables and really one of the specialties of her game. Our clock turned off. O'Grady to Guyton. Guyton steps back, three-pointer. Bingo! Guyton ends off the first quarter with a triple. 2,500 for Ionescu. 2 Final Four trips for Clark, just 1 for Ionescu. But we remember that 2020 COVID season that Oregon was favored to win the national championship, but it was cut short due to the pandemic. Out of the break, Iowa hits a quick three. It's Taylor McCabe. Adds on the triple, and it's a 13-point lead to start the second quarter for Iowa.
They have to take control of the offense. They're throwing up some low percentage shots, some contested shots. We've seen that a couple of times for this Oregon offense. This is an example right here. They get it to Che, they get it down low, that turnaround jumper. That's exactly what Oregon needs to get to more often.
Stremlo, long pass out to a Falter. Deep three and another three-pointer for Iowa. They get 4 of 6 from beyond the arc for the Hawkeyes.
And the Ducks have to do a better job of closing out around the perimeter. That's too many three-pointers early on in this one.
Whitfield looking to answer for a three. She does. Bell does it from deep on the other end for Oregon. And both teams trading shots in the second quarter.
That's a massive shot for the Ducks to keep them in this one and keep their momentum going in the right direction.
Falter out to O'Grady. Baseline jumper. Again, another hit shot from O'Grady. She's up to 8 points now.
And that's just textbook offense for the Hawkeyes. A couple of nice passes, getting the ball down low and finding the high percentage mid-range jumper.
Shea looking for Kelly. Does get it to her mid-range. Can't fall in. Ball gets tipped around before Olsen comes away with it for the Hawkeyes. Olsen. Bullseye from the free throw line.
Getting those high efficient looks.
Oregon going fast out of the break. Falatea double teamed. Che, left hand. Nothing but net there for Philly Che against O'Grady. Olsen, straightaway three. Well short, into the hands of Philly Che. The defensive rebound. Nevius trying to Euro step away to the basket. Finishes in the foul. Nevius has had a lot of highlight plays this season. We talked about her pregame. She does it on defense, averaging almost 2 steals a game. Bierbach, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Looking for the screen, trying to hand it off, and instead she throws it out of bounds. Good defense there from the Ducks to force the turnover.
They're not trying to keep this one close, I can tell you that. There's struggles in close situations. They're trying to blow out the Ducks here tonight.
Sophia Bell, a deep three-pointer, knocks it down. Iowa looking for a bucket. Haven't scored in the last 3 minutes. Hyden out to McCabe. Extra pass for Fierbach, who drives inside. Guyton from the key. There it is, another three from Guyton. They're not really known for shooting a lot of three-pointers, just 31%, good for 13th of the Big Ten, but right now they've made 5 three-pointers through 2 quarters of basketball. Kelly finds Mevius, and it's stolen by Guyton. Guyton speeding her way through the defense, out to Olsen. Olsen makes a move inside and bounces off the back iron before it falls in.
So the turnover leads to easy offense for the Hawkeyes that time, getting a look right under the basket.
Alatea, corner three. Che going to the ground with it, comes away with it, and
put that ball in the basket.
Nevius gets the inbound to Kelly. Kelly 4 points, mid-range. Rattles in before it falls through.
In and out that time.
About a 1 second difference between the shot and game clock, and it looks like Iowa's going to try to hold it. Bierbach tipped away by Long. Now Olsen gets it. Has to take a shot off 1 foot, and she hits it. Somehow Olsen made the shot.
Those different types of centers is Jan Jensen's next challenge at Iowa. But tonight, that's proven to be a safety blanket, that depth at the center possession. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Max. O'Grady definitely been the factor down low, controlling the paint. Again, 8 points to her name. 2 quarters to play here. Iowa and Oregon. Iowa getting it to start the third quarter here. McCabe. Not to a falter. Olsen. Spun move. Had to throw up a fadeaway shot, but misses there. Scott grabs the miss.
Quick stop there for Oregon, looking to capitalize on the other end of the court.
Che, bounce pass to Amina Muhammad, spin move, goes up with it, can't finish. Che going to the ground with it. Gets it to McCabe. McCabe against Muhammad. Feuerbach. 5 points in that first half. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Olsen with it. Throws up a shot. Fadeaway shot. Feuerbach comes up with it out to McCabe. Buries it at the buzzer. Previous inbound from the baseline. Kelly. Baseline. Nails it. McCabe, a deep three-pointer, but Scott went to the ground on that one. She got up kind of slow, but she's all right. Kelly trying to create separation. Tipped by McCabe, but Mevius keeps the possession. Fadeaway three-pointer. Misses there, but Che bodies her way through a defense. Out to Scott. And Oregon will get it back out and reset.
An excellent offensive rebound that time for Che, giving the Ducks another chance to score.
Scott going up with it. Finds Che, cutting inside for the easy finish there. Now Iowa transitioning on the other side. They can't finish as Hayden had it underneath the basket.
And what a heads-up pass that time from Olsen, finding the full court play down underneath the basket. This time leading the free throws. First one's good.
Hayden makes both. It's 37-26. Oregon's still with it, but it feels like every time they make a shot, Iowa's right there to answer. Kelly, fade away. Few hops, falls in. And they get it out of the timeout. Feuerbach against Scott, out of Guyton. Guyton drives in baseline, got double teamed down low. Hayden, now Olsen with it. Well short, but Feuerbach right underneath there, a falter to grab the miss, put it back.
Yeah, we were just talking about that about 10 seconds ago, Sal. Will a falter making a huge impact.
Falter can't convert on the and one. Iowa outscoring Oregon in the third quarter, 7-6. Kelly with it to Mevius. Mevius to Che down low against Hayden. Out to Sophia Bell, corner three, buries it. Swirled around and fell in for Sophia Bell, her second three-pointer of the game.
A heads-up play from Che that time, recognizing the defense crashing down on her underneath the basket, finding the wide-open player in that left corner for the triple.
Ducks bringing the pressure on defense. Feuerbach, bounce pass to Hayden, cutting inside. Clear lane with the left hand and finishes.
A perfect pass that time, bouncing it right around Che for the left-handed layup.
Che looking for Scott, heavily guarded by Olsen. Now Scott driving towards the rim. Left-handed floater, in.
And this has been some high-level defense from both teams out here on the floor.
Guyton moves to her right. Hawkeyes trying to burn as much clock as possible. Now she'll drive inside. Out to Hayden. Hayden was looking down low for Shremlo, but some miscommunication there.
And this is an important one for the Ducks. They start with the ball in that fourth quarter, so looking for 2 straight buckets.
Che down low against Hayden, goes up with it, finishes off glass. Clock is running. McCabe gets the inbound, but Iowa won't get a shot off. So really the turnover barrel has been a big reason that this game is still close.
Yeah, and like you said, Tad, well, they're averaging 16 a game. Well, the Hawkeyes already have 16 through just the 3 quarters alone. So let's see if they can clean that up here in quarter number 4.
Down the home stretch we go here in Eugene. Hawkeyes lead by 6. And Oregon with the ball to start the 4th quarter. Valatea down the left alley. Gets blocked down low by O'Grady.
Excellent defense that time from O'Grady, just putting her hands straight up into the sky and coming away with the block.
O'Grady in the mid-post. Out to a Falter. Now Feuerbach. Got triple team for a second. O'Grady, mid-range jumper. Doesn't fall in. One of the few misses tonight for O'Grady from that range. Oregon moving the ball up quickly. Now it's Che down low against O'Grady. Che going up with it. Finishes. Bank shot. It's Guyton. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Can't get the shot off. And a whistle, a shot clock violation against Iowa. Tale of 2 different halves, like you mentioned, Brody. Iowa was knocking everything down in that first half, and Oregon's defense just really wasn't there. But in this second half, it's been all Oregon as Che again off glass. Hawkeyes back with it. It's a Falter. Falter going up with it, but right there is Philly Che with the defense in the paint. It's a Falter moving to her left. Now to Feuerbach, guarded by Kelly. Feuerbach gonna let it fly. Too much on that one. Valatea crashing the board inside, grabs the rebound.
And the door is wide open here for the Ducks to tie this thing up.
Che against Hayden. Got double teamed for a second before she kicked it back out to Kelly. Now it's Valatea. Goes up with it. Finishes with the left hand. Olsen with it. Eyeing down Sophia Bell. Trying to make a move. Hayden, mid-range. Can't connect there.
Great effort there from
Ducks
Che
with the ball. Mevius all alone. 3-pointer. Yes! Elisa Mevius puts Oregon ahead, and the Ducks have their first lead in this one. Olsen, deep 3. Can't connect there. Hayden right underneath the basket. Goes up with it, and she gets fouled by Filipina Che underneath the basket. Iowa coming off a close game against Nebraska. Also Penn State, too. They only won that by 2 points. Hayden at the line. Been battle-tested in some of those close games. Then showing off right now here in the final minutes of this one.
Yeah, and so it'll be really interesting to see which team can just take care of business here in the 4th quarter and walk away with the victory.
Valatea, bounce pass to Muhammad. Inside. Muhammad finishes with the lay-in. Olsen, fade away. Well short, off front iron. Kelly right there to haul it in. Oregon has made 5 of the last 7 attempts from the field. My last bucket from Iowa, their first points in this 4th quarter. Kelly with it, drives inside, whistle gets called. Mevius, angel pass into Kelly. Valatea with it, top of the key. She'll back up. Eyeing Guyton. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Now Valatea goes up with it. Can't finish. Muhammad right there with the putback.
Muhammad in the right place at the right time. Standing directly underneath the basket. And ready to put that ball right back in for 2. Excellent play there for the Ducks.
A Falter. She'll pull up mid-range. Knocks it down there. A much-needed shot there for Iowa as a Falter hits the mid-range.
Like you said, Tawul, the Hawkeyes needed that ball to go in the basket. That time, they got it.
A deep 3 there off the mark from Oregon. Iowa down by 3. Bounce pass inside to O'Grady. Gives it out to McCabe. Back to O'Grady. A deep 3 from Iowa. It's Feuerbach. Can't miss there, but a Falter gets the offensive rebound.
And if you're Oregon, you can't allow the Hawkeyes to get second chance opportunities here in the late stretch of this one.
A falter underneath the basket against Muhammad. Finds O'Grady. No one around O'Grady. And an easy look at the basket.
And that's exactly why, if you're Oregon, you can't let them get that offensive rebound. Just another opportunity to put the ball in the basket for Iowa. They cut the lead down to just 1.
Ducks have the ball up by 1. Less than 2 to play. Kelly in the corner. It's Falatea. Falatea, spin move towards the basket. Can't finish. McCabe grabs the rebound for Iowa.
Excellent defense that time from the Hawkeyes, just swarming Oregon.
Nevius went to the ground. She wanted to claw. Didn't get it. Underneath the basket, O'Grady puts it up. Can't finish there. Too strong. Now Oregon's going to slow things down. Ducks have not scored in the last 2 minutes, despite scoring 13 points in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Kelly's just going to hold on to the rock here. Go for a last-second shot.
Kelly with it. Spin move. And Muhammad. But she throws it out of bounds.
Every single game counts so much for both of these squads.
Well, the refs say it is Oregon's ball. Nevius to inbound. Gets into Falatea. She'll pull up. Buries it. Falatea has been quiet all night, but hits a huge shot for Oregon. And Ducks are up by 3.
And Falatea sinks the shot when it matters most. Nice inbounds play there, getting the ball into the hands of Falatea for the wide open jumper.
Iowa going hurry up. A falter inside, and she gets the lay-in. A falter with a key shot there to answer Oregon on the other end. High pressure situation for both sides. Iowa needing a stop. And Oregon needing a bucket. Kelly gets the inbound. Looks like Oregon's going to try to burn as much clock as possible. Try to prevent Iowa from getting a shot on their side.
And it'll be interesting to see who's taking the shot here as the shot clock dwindles down.
Kelly, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Moves to her left. Now gives it to Bell. Bell, down low to Che. Che in the low post, trying to go up with it. Can't finish there. Rebound Iowa. 9 seconds left and a quick timeout called by Jensen. Guyton to inbound. 9 seconds. Each team with one timeout. Guyton to inbound. She'll get it to a falter. A falter against Sophia Bell. Trying to create separation. O'Grady, mid-range, off one iron. Nevius grabs the miss. Gets separation. She'll get fouled.
Intercept this inbound and call a quick timeout.
Falatea inbounds. Ducks in motion. They get it in. Peyton Scott has it. Time runs out. Oregon, after not leading the entire game, come alive in the fourth quarter, and the Ducks take down the Hawkeyes 50-49.